Okay, I can start now. Hi everybody, it's me, Scott, and welcome to My Seattle Life. This is episode number 1, Commuting in Seattle. Let's get one thing straight. I don't live in Seattle. I live in Everett. That's north of downtown. If you're from Florida, that's like from Disney World to Orlando. If you're from California, that's like from Disneyland to Diamond Bar. If you're from somewhere else, I don't know what it's like because I've never been there, but it's, roughly 20 miles. And you should get used to those Disney references. I spent most of my formative years as a cast member with Walt Disney World in Florida. And I can't tell you exactly what I did, but I might have been friends with Mickey Mouse's dog. I wish I lived in Seattle. I do. But I need space for my toys and John's art studio and a place for our bikes to collect dust in peace. So we save money and get a Luxo apartment with, and I commute. I kind of dig it, actually. I get a lot of Facebook addiction time in and sightseeing. I mean, the Pacific Northwest is beautiful even from a freeway. One word on commuting in Seattle. Don't. No, you can commute, but I suggest public transport. Traffic is a pain in the neck, parking is a pain in the neck, it's expensive. You can commute just as easily on our public transport and it's awesome. So look, if you live in town or if you live outside of town or if you're coming to visit or if you're just coming to move here, you need to know that our system is pretty great. So if you plan on using public transport, and I strongly suggest you do, you're gonna want one of these babies. An Orca card. Orca are to Puget Sound as dolphin are to the Gulf Coast of Florida. That is super common. But the logo is more than just a naturific icon. It's a clever anagram. One regional card for all. Which, as a light follower of fantasy and fiction, sort of feeds my inner secret hobbitses. My precious. My Orca card works on buses, light rail trains, and the Washington State ferry system across multiple counties. Not to mention that, it saves me like 25% by using a card over using cash. It's more convenient, it's cheaper, you gotta get one. Maybe I should try to get them to be a sponsor. So as you can see, there's no cigarettes, as if. There's no ice cream cones or Jack-in-the-Box beverages, and no old school boombox. So I don't have any of those things. So I'm gonna just open up this tuna fish sandwich. It doesn't say anything about that. Oh, I just love living here. So we are on board our double tall. It's a double tall bus. 2 stories, right? See? Ah. Now, I ask you, doesn't it look like this place needs I don't know, a beverage cart or something? Doesn't it seem like doable thing? Treats. So here we are at the corner of 9th and Stewart. This is my stop, and now that you know it, don't think that you can just show up here and accost me, okay? By the time I reach here, I feel like I've gotten 2 of the legs of my trip done. I got up out of bed, and I got to the bus. Now I'm downtown Seattle. We're still about a half a mile from work. Sometimes if I show up a little early, I'll grab a marginal fish taco like right over there. Sometimes I'll grab a veggie sub down there. Or sometimes I'll go to Mighty O Donuts. That's another episode of its own, really. So we're just about halfway to the first of 2 of my jobs. As of this filming, I work at 2 different places. Both awesome, both something you wish you were doing. One, I'm an usher at one of the oldest, busiest theater palaces in North America, the Paramount Seattle. My other job is a pastry chef up at Tango, a little tapas restaurant on the cusp of downtown and Capitol Hill. This is the Paramount Theater. It opened in 1928, making it 90 years old this year in 2018. We opened the season with Seattle's first run of Hamilton. It was spectacular. As a matter of fact, it's a fantastic building inside, and we're going to go in one day, but not today, because I have other things to show you. We're almost to Tango, so come on, let's go. The building behind me is the Camlin Hotel. Its cornerstone says 1926, which predates the Paramount by 2 years. It's a beautiful building and was designed based on architecture of palaces in Italy. I enjoy to wonder at it regularly. There it is right behind me, Tango, my first real job here in Seattle. It's awesome. It's great people, it's great food, it's a great location, it's good times. We'll go inside one time. Thanks for coming with me. I hope you had a great time, and we'll see you next time on My Seattle Life.